I apologize in advance for the start of the videos since I don't show my face. I just have like blank books, like this is a short or a TikTok. But yeah, I bought 24 books and this is my book haul. Also, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I woke up and I literally almost started crying. It's so amazing how far this channel has grown, how far this community has grown over like, I don't know, it's been 6 months, 7 months since last October 1st. I still remember the first day I started the channel. Thank you guys so much for this. Okay, then let's get into the book haul. All right, starting off strong with the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. So I'm starting with the series because I want to go through the order that I'm going to read. I know some people do the tandem read, some people don't. I'll go through that as well. I made a short about it, but I'm going to go a little bit more into depth and what you guys can do as well. So yeah. Okay, so first of all, can we just look at the flop? Look at the flop. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, okay. Anyway, these are what the books look like individually. They're all really pretty. They're like dark, but then they have, as you can see, like little specks of color in them. This cover's my favorite. Anyway, yeah. So most people are scared to read the series. I'm actually anticipating it a lot and I hope to read it soon because I've had the Crescent City series on my shelf for ages and I heard a lot of people saying that you don't have to, but it's better to read the Throne of Glass series first because there are a lot of like Easter eggs and little hints and, you know, things in the Crescent City series and some spoilers as well in the third book for Throne of Glass. So I was waiting to get this book. Also, how cool is that? Anyway, this is the series I'm going to be reading. So I'm going to start with Throne of Glass. I'm going to move on to Crown of Midnight, and then I'm going to read Assassin's Blade 3rd. So about this is that, yes, Assassin's Blade happens before Throne of Glass, but I researched a lot, I looked at a lot of videos, and you can read Assassin's Blade first, but then you'd know everything that happens, or you can read Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight, then read Assassin's Blade, and like have a bit more of suspense and, you know, connections to them, like, oh, when this happens, you know, that happens, when this happens, that happens, you know, when like something happens in here, it's explained here why they did it. And also, there's no character building or world building in this book, so it's better to kind of get a grasp on it before you read this book. That's just my preference. And I thought I might have more of an emotional read by reading this third. You can also read it fourth. I think that's a lot more emotional, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I want to stick with this, and I'm not sure how it works when you read it fourth, but I heard about that. Then I'm going to go on to Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, and then Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. So yes, I'm going to be doing the tandem read. Empire of Storms comes before Tower of Dawn, and so basically what everybody's been saying is that Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn are happening at the same time, just in two separate, I'm not sure if it's kingdoms or continents or whatever, but they're happening at the same time, and Empire of Storms leaves off at a cliffhanger. And some people read Empire of Storms and then go on to read Tower of Dawn, but I for one know that if this one ends on a cliffhanger, I'm going to literally kill myself and torture myself by reading this book. Not that I won't like it, I'm sure I'll like it. I just mean I'll be thinking so much about the cliffhanger that I won't actually be able to enjoy this book. And I want to read the tandem read to see how they connect, you know, because apparently they mesh together very well. So that's what I'm going to do. It's totally up to your preference. You can search it up on, I searched it up on TikTok. I got a lot more information on TikTok. And you can search up like how you do the tandem read, why you should do it, you know, or also about reading the Assassin's Blade first, third, or fourth from Throne of Glass. So you can figure all of that out by researching a lot more. That's what I heard. This is what I'm going to do. Totally your preference. And of course I'll give a review. I'll do a review video on these books and say whether it worked well for me. what I would change, if I would change anything, whether it was, like perfect or not. And I'll, of course, probably do a reread. I'm sure I'll love this series. A lot of my friends who read books adore the series, so I'm pretty sure I'll do rereads. Maybe I'll try and read them in different orders, see how they work, all of that. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with the Throne of Glass books. Next, we have Five Survive by Holly Jackson. Let me just say first, I have the entire Good Girls Guide to Murder series, and I've only read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder out of all of them. And then I got another one of her books. So I'm basically collecting her books before I've even read the rest of them, and I'm terrified. So yeah, there we go. That's the next book. Then we have The Queen, the Legend, Miss Lynn Painter with The Love Wager. I have no idea what this book's about. I've read Better Than the Movies, The Do-Over, and Betting on You by her. Adored, devoured, all three were 6 stars, incredible. So I blind bought that book. And Mr. Wrong Number. I have no idea what either of these are about. So yeah, I will buy any Lynn Painter book without knowing what it's about because it's Lynn Painter. She can do no wrong. If you have watched my updated bookshelf tour, you'll know why I'm excited about this one. I have the first book in this series, Kingdom of the Wicked, and Kingdom of the Feared. And this is the second book. Kingdom of the Feared is the third book, and I'm pretty sure it's a trilogy. Can you guys tell me in the comments if it's a trilogy? Because I read Throne of the Fallen, which is a standalone that's completely separate, but it connects with these two. It didn't give me too many spoilers. I think it was 1 or 2 small ones, I think. I hope it's small ones. But yeah, I wasn't supposed to read it before this book series, and then I realized they were connected. What am I supposed to do now? It's fine, but I'm so excited because I can finally get into this trilogy. I hope it's a completed trilogy. Oh my god, I'm rambling. Okay, guys, please tell me in the comments if this is a trilogy. But yeah, this is the next book. So before we get into this duology, I'd just like to say this is, I guess, also sort of a celebratory for 1K. Thank you guys so much again for 1K followers. So I guess this book haul is also celebratory, even though I didn't know I was going to hit 1K when I got all these books. So next, we have One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig. When I've been seeing this series all around BookTok, BookTube, everywhere. It's supposed to be incredible. It's a completed duology, so I thought, okay, why not get it? And there was a 2-for-1 sale. I took off the stickers by now, but there was a 2-for-1 sale, so I got these 2 books, and I'm super excited. I'm going in blind. I have no idea what they're about. I don't know. I looked at the blurbs and stuff. I still couldn't get my head around it. But yeah, I'm super excited to get into these 2 books. Okay, so you're probably thinking, why did you get the 4th book before you read the first book? Well, this was the buy 2 get 1 free. There were no other books, and this is the only one, and I figured, okay, if I'm going to be getting into the Magnolia Park series, I already love this cover, why not just get it? So yeah, now I have Magnolia Park's Into the Dark before I have the first 3 books in the series. This is why I'm saying I have a problem, but technically, book math, girl math, this one was free, so it doesn't even count. Yep, so technically I only even bought 23 books, yeah. Okay. This book has been so highly anticipated for me. So I read It Happened One Summer and Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey online, so I don't have the books physically. So this is technically my 3rd Tessa Bailey book. I don't really remember those 2 books. I want to get them physically and reread them, but I'm so excited. This is I don't know who the murderer is, but it's like a murder mystery romance, I guess, because he's looking for the serial killer. She's there on vacation. So I'm super excited to see what happens. And I've been wanting this for a while before it came out as well. So yeah. All right, so next we have The Queen, again, the icon, the legend, another one of my all-time favorite closer romance authors, Sarah Adams. Round of applause. I got The Match and The Enemy, which is also a duology by her. I read these 2 online, and I've been waiting for so long to get them because I have, I think, most of her books now. I think all. I just got the rule book also recently, but it wasn't part of this book haul. I got it a few days before, so I didn't include it in here. But yeah, absolutely adore her. If you haven't read any of her books, go read them now. I started with this cheat sheet. It pulled me in already. I love the characters. There was found family, everything. Adored it. Slow burn, friends to lovers. Go for it. Alright, so this is the opposite situation of the Kingdom of the Wicked series. I only have the second book in this trilogy. And now I finally have the other two. I did not really prefer these covers. I didn't realize there were other covers until I bought the second book in that cover, so I figured why not get in these covers. It's fine. I can just read them on the weekend or something. Nobody will have to see them. Whatever. Anyway, so I got A Not So Me Cute and A Long Time Coming by Megan Quinn. I have the second book in the series, and I'm super excited to read this romance. So yeah. There are going to be gasps for this one, but I have not read the Hunger Games series. I read the first book in the series, and I didn't have the second or the third book. And I got the first book in this kind of a cover. You know what I'm talking about, Hunger Games girlies. But yeah, I read the first book in the series in this cover because I got it as a present, and then I couldn't find Catching Fire in this cover, and I wanted it in this cover so that I wouldn't have to get, if you know what I mean, like I wouldn't have to get other covers and then buy this cover again. And I found the last copy in the bookstore, and so then I decided to buy the entire series, and I'm gonna go binge read them after I finish the Twilight series, which by the way is my current read. I am currently reading Eclipse. I just finished a New Moon, and then I stopped to film this video, and now I'm gonna go back and start Eclipse. So yeah, I bought the rest of the Hunger Games books. Last but not least, I kind of forgot what this book was about. I think it's a romance. Yeah, it's a romance. I'm not sure. I think it's like a pop star romance. I'm not sure. I think this was on my Save for Later basket on Amazon, and I accidentally bought it as well. But I'm not complaining. It looks cute. I'll go in blind. I'll try. I've been trying to go in blind with more books recently. But yeah, that's the last book on my book haul. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, go and subscribe. I post 3 shorts every day, and I'm trying to post more videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.